First of all, thank you for watching. We know your time is valuable. Our lives are hectic and everyone is vying for our attention. And whether you want to make some extra money or because of this economy, you need to make more money, all we ask is that you take a serious look, put your business hat on, and look at the facts. What you're about to see is the best beach-based, mountain-based, spa-based business on the planet. We'll show you the facts, the trends, and the fun. And if it doesn't make sense, don't get involved. Fair enough? Great. Let's get started. Let me ask you a question. If you had all the money and time in the world, what would you do? Well, we asked 100 people the same question. 99 out of 100 said the same thing. They said they would travel. Think about it. If you won the lottery, where would you go? A tropical beach? The mountains of Colorado or the mountains of Switzerland? A world-class spa? A relaxing cruise in the Caribbean? Or an adventure tour to the rainforest of Costa Rica or the Arctic Circle? Would you tour the great castles of Europe? Take your buddies to St. Andrews and play the old course? Tour the Forbidden City in China? Or maybe experience the majesty of an African safari? Let's face it, everybody wants to travel, and that fact alone has created the world's largest industry, the travel industry. Travel, an industry that worldwide accounts for over $7 trillion in annual sales. That's every year. Now, $7 trillion is a number that's virtually impossible to imagine, so let's put it into perspective. The total of all new car sales in the U.S. last year was $406 billion. Let's throw in the total box office of Hollywood, the total of all computers sold, and how about all the vitamins, elixirs, and diet products of the wellness industry? How does that compare to travel? Not even close. Travel is the biggest industry on the planet, and there's nothing that's even a close second. Oh, I know what you're thinking. That's a global number, and that doesn't mean a whole lot to me. Okay, well, how about just North America? Believe it or not, we represent 25% of that total. $1.7 trillion in North America alone. Still bigger than all cars, movies, computers, and vitamins put together. How is that possible? Because everybody travels. Families, golfers, hunters, honeymooners, teenagers. And let's not forget the baby boomers. Let's face it, travel isn't going away. But how travel was booked is going away. It's a true paradigm shift. You see, in the past, if you wanted to go on vacation, you went to your friendly neighborhood travel agency. You browsed a few brochures and walked out with a paper ticket. Well, as you know, that has changed, thanks to a little invention called the Internet. In 2006, 63% of travelers bought their travel online. In 2007, 70%. And the number keeps growing, and everybody is getting on board, even the late adopters. According to industry analyst Focusrite, formerly exclusive offline buyers are migrating online. It's just a matter of time. Better technology, faster results, bigger inventory. Look, did cars replace the horse and buggy? Did the phone replace the telegraph? Did computers replace typewriters? Did CDs replace vinyl records? Of course. And the Internet is replacing the mom-and-pop travel store. Oh, and this isn't speculation. It's already happening. Companies like Orbitz, Expedia, and Priceline have taken the business out of the hands of local travel agents and moved it online, but at a huge cost. Industry giant Barry Diller invested $5 billion into Expedia. He spends millions upon millions upon millions on TV, radio, and billboards. In fact, they spend more than $3.25 million every week. And that gave us at YTB an idea. You see, here's the problem. TV, radio, and billboards are failing. Why? Well, it's simple. In the 1970s, the average person was exposed to about 500 ads a day. Today, according to CBS News, we see as many as 5,000 pieces of clutter, noise, and interruptions every single day. No wonder it's not working. But think about this. What's more effective, a billboard for a new restaurant or a recommendation from a friend about a new restaurant, a $1 million movie trailer, or a mention from a friend that it's a great movie. You see, it's what Hollywood, Wall Street, and Madison Avenue have been trying to figure out how to create for years. It's called word of mouth, and you've been doing it for years, recommending movies and books, restaurants, honest car repair shops, dentists, schools, and, oh yeah, hotels, resorts, and great vacation spots. See? You weren't teaching, you weren't selling, you were just talking. Think about it. How many people do you know that are going to take a vacation this year? How many people do you know that are going to get married this year? Well, according to Forbes, the number in North America is roughly 2.3 million. The average cost of a honeymoon? $3,400. Do the math. Now that alone is 7.8 billion travel dollars. You know anybody planning a family reunion? According to the Travel Industry Association of America, 34% of adults traveled to a family reunion in 2002. That's nearly 72 million people every year. You know Winged Hunters? 14.1 million hunters took 214 million hunting trips and spent $12.3 billion. How about golfers? More than 36 million people play golf on more than 16,000 courses in North America. As a group, golfers spent $24.3 billion last year on equipment, fees, and travel. Like we said, travel isn't going away. So how can you compete? It's easy. Look, why do people book on one side over the other? It's not because they're friends of Barry Diller. It's not because they think Travelocity's little elf is cute. And it's not because they are William Shatner fans. Let's face it. It's price. So if I showed you two websites with the same exact vacation, same room, same hotel, same plane, same seat on the plane, at the same price, who would you buy from? Barry Diller or your mom? Well, mom wins every time. Sound like a great theory? A good idea? Well, it's more than that. It's real and it's working. In 2006, we sold more than $225 million in travel through the websites of moms and brothers and friends and acquaintances. In 2007, we sold $414 million, a growth rate of 84% without billboards, radio, or TV. 84% growth? No wonder the big guys are shaking in their boots, saying we are the problem. Look, we didn't invent the internet. We didn't even invent internet travel. We just made a better mousetrap. Bottom line, they're just jealous, and for good reason. Fortunately, or unfortunately for some, we are revolutionizing the industry, and that makes industries mad. Look at Microsoft. Did they revolutionize computers and software? Yes. Did they have a fight? Yes. In fact, at one time, they were in the middle of 130 lawsuits at the same time. But in the process, did they become the largest software company in the world? Yes. And it's happening here, and it's not just us saying it. According to the former president of one of the largest travel trade organizations, YTB may well be the future of retail travel sales. So who are we? YTB International Incorporated operates two distinct and separate companies, YTB Marketing and YTB Travel Network, which were both founded in 2001. We are a member of the prestigious Direct Selling Association. We are publicly traded. We are currently the 26th largest seller in travel, according to Travel Weekly's 2008 Power List, up from number 35 just a year ago. We have over 300 full-time employees. We have a 120,000 square foot office complex in Wood River, Illinois. And we currently operate in the United States, Canada, Bermuda, Puerto Rico, and the Bahamas. We are proven, stable, and growing. With a combined 80 years of experience, our founders have already been a part of revolutionizing one industry. We've been featured twice on the cover of Success from Home magazine and also on the cover of a special edition of the Saturday Evening Post. One of our founders was even named one of the most influential people in travel by the industry authority, Travel Weekly. A list that included such major figures as Sir Richard Branson, owner of Virgin Airways, the owner of Costa Cruise Lines, and even the ruler of Dubai. So as you can see, we are real.